Okay, guys, this is going to be my review of the Netflix original film, What Happened to Monday. And the best thing I can say about this film, by far, is its premise and concept is so freaking original. This idea of 7 identical twins living in a society that does not allow siblings to exist. And so, because there's 7 of them, the grandfather names them based on the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And because there's not allowed to be siblings, on their day of the week that they're named of, they'll be able to go outside. So, for example, Monday gets to go outside on Monday. Tuesday gets to go outside on Tuesday. Wednesday on Wednesday. Thursday on Thursday. Friday on Friday. Saturday on Saturday. And Sunday on Sunday. Right. So it's a very original concept. What happens when you take 7 identical twins and put them in a society that does not allow siblings at all? Well, they'll never know if one goes out every day and they never are seen in public together. So that's what happens. For 30 years, Monday goes out on Monday, Tuesday goes out on Tuesday, Wednesday goes out on Wednesday, Thursday on Thursday, Friday on Friday, Saturday on Saturday, Sunday on Sunday. And then, and so it does offer some very much original storytelling. And so I think, and another thing that they're able to do is because you have 7 identical siblings, identical twins, all played by the same actress, you can kill off characters and not feel like you're killing the main character. It's practically as if you have 7 lives. You know what I mean? Because I feel like while whoever the actress is can make the characters feel unique. Like, Monday, I can tell is not the same as Thursday, even though they're identical. And I think and so I think I also enjoy this idea of, like, they all have to take the singular identity of Karen Setman, which kind of creates this identity, which is a combined identity of all 7 of them. Because, like, whatever Monday does, Tuesday has to do. But then when Tuesday changes things up, Wednesday has to change things up. But when Wednesday adds her unique flavor, then that goes on to Thursday. And when Thursday does something new, Friday has to, replicate that and add her own touch, and so on and so forth. To Karen Setman, when you try to be someone you're not, you're trying to be the combination of all 7 of you. And I think I enjoyed that of, how do they balance being who you are, but also being Karen Setman, who Karen Setman is an important character. Where I feel like this identity of Karen Setman is not Monday, it's not Tuesday, it's not Wednesday, it's not Thursday, it's not Friday, it's not Saturday, it's not Sunday. It's the combination of all 7 of them. And I think that is, a very interesting concept to explore. And I think while the premise the premise is original, and it's extremely original. And I feel like this is not a film that I feel like would get greenlit in the big screen. And I think this is what streaming service films should be able to be. Is be able to be, be daring and audacious and make big, bold moves within the film. And yet, because, like, studios might be like, I can't release that in theaters because so-and-so category of people won't like it. So-and-so people won't like it. This is too disturbing for so-and-so. Nobody's gonna like this film. But by putting it on a streaming service like Netflix that has so much money and can take big risks, the product sometimes turns out awful, but every, so often, you can make a great original film. Like this, like What Happened to Monday. But the premise of having 7 identical twins kind of live out their lives, while that's extremely original, what's not original is the plot at hand. Because yes, having 7 identical twins and having them go out on the day that they're named after in a society that doesn't allow sisters, or brothers or siblings, I should really say, is original, that's only the first 20 minutes of the film. And I think the trickiness is that the plot itself is not original. Oh, so-and-so characters, it's basically, again, 7 lives. It's this person's on the run, gets killed. This person's on the run, gets killed. This person sacrifices himself. And because, for me, I care about all 7 of them the same amount. That doesn't mean I care about them all. I'm not saying that as a compliment, but I'm not saying that as a criticism. They're all equal to me. They're all, while they have their own unique personal touch, I care about Monday just as much as I care about Tuesday, and just as much as I care about Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday. And I think I like the flashbacks. I like, kind of exploring their childhood, and I think, like, the crazy stuff about, like, her injuring the finger, and then they all have to chop off their finger. And I think that's interesting because it plays into this idea of, again, Karen Setman has to be all of them. And so features that only one of them have, all of them gotta have. And I think, so yeah, and I think, like, there's really grotesque violence. But I think, like, the action sequences in this kind of dystopian future is actually pretty cool. But I mean, like, to kind of add on to that, I mean, why I say, like, the plot is pretty, generic is because, yes, so-and-so's on the villains are, generic and have no real personality to them. Oh, so-and-so's on the run. And the only real difference is because you have 7 of them that I care about them exactly the same, they're expendable in many ways. So you can kill one of them, and while there's still shock, like, I was shocked when they first killed Sunday. They killed Sunday. And, like, I was shocked when they killed Sunday because it was like, whoa, they killed Sunday. They killed one of them. And then I started to realize, but I didn't really care about Sunday. But I would say the same thing if Thursday died or Tuesday died. And I realized, wait, you can kill them, yet for me, I don't have the biggest emotional reaction. To me, I care about them all the same. AKA, while their personalities are different, they ultimately are pretty expendable. The character itself is not expendable, but it's this idea, the Karen Setman of, because when I refer to Karen Setman, I refer to the group. I refer to the Setmans, And I think the twist at the end of Monday, turning on the other sisters, I did not see coming. But I kind of saw coming that they really killed all of the kids and the siblings, because I kind of figured that from just how brutal the government was when tracking down the Setmans. Because it's like, what did they do wrong? Any, normal person would try something like that. Or a lot of people would try something like this. So you have no real authority to try to kill them. And so I realized these are not good people. And so when you figure out, oh, they're just putting them in hydrosleep, I'm just like, what's the big deal about that? I mean, it's sad that, like, you can't do that, but they'd come off, if it was hydrosleep or whatever, cryosleep, it's not the worst thing in the world, but the way they treated the Setmans, these are not people that care about other human life, other sibling life. And you figure out that it wasn't cryosleep, because I feel like that the stakes would be a lot lower if it was actually cryosleep. Because if it was actual cryosleep, oh, who cares? Worst thing happens, you're sleeping for 100 years, and you won't, and not a day will go by like you don't remember. And if you all go cryosleep, you'll all wake up together, you know what I mean? So it never felt like the stakes were there. So when I figured out that it wasn't cryosleep, I kind of saw it coming, because there's no way they're going to have these menacing villains only to say, oh, their main goal is just to, we're trying to protect the kids or whatever, And I'm actually surprised that they were able to have all, 7 sisters who were all played by the same actress, and pull that off seamlessly, having the one actress is all 7. And it's crazy because, like, it's not like this film has the biggest budget, but at the same time, it's not like the sequences were over the top or anything. Where it's like you have a chase sequence, you have a sequence where, like, okay, she jumps off a building. Okay, she's punching, a fist fight. Okay, a fight in the house. Okay, maybe a fight between two of the same actresses. Okay. But I mean, yes, the Monday twist I didn't see coming, and I love seeing Monday versus Thursday. Like, I think if I were to kind of put, and I think the thing is, because you have 7 lives, because you have 7 of the same, girls, 7 of the same people, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on, because you had that, the stakes were there. Because while emotional stakes for me when each character died were not there, and by the way, when I think it was when Wednesday got shot, that was the most shocking death. Monday telegraphed easily. Then obviously, Friday sacrificed herself, and what's her face? Saturday, got killed herself, and she basically gave up at that point. But Wednesdays, because the thing about when Sunday got killed, it was like kind of like she was one of the lower tier. Like, Thursday was very unique. Obviously Monday and Tuesday were captured, so it was like Sunday was kind of like in the middle, probably the most generic of them as far as we've seen. But when Wednesday got shot, I was pretty shocked because there was like this whole great sequence of a chase sequence with Wednesday, and so when she got shot, and especially how it happened, where she was jumping from building to building, she got shot, then made it, and I was like, okay, and then she got shot again. That type of stuff honestly really shocked me, and so I felt like the stakes were there, because in their fight between Monday and Thursday, I'll be honest, I didn't know who would win, because Monday was played up to be the villain, but I feel like when you really think about it, this film has honestly surprised me to a certain extent where I didn't know. And because, like I said, I think I'd say that probably the main character is Thursday in this film. I think it's played up that kind of way where she definitely seems the most physical. She, has that big fight with Monday, and all that stuff. But I think it also played interesting with, like, the relationship with the boy, with the main guy character was interesting because, like, she always had an affair with him on Mondays. Monday had, that was, Monday's girl, which kind of made it interesting where it's like, I wonder what it's like for him to see, like, 7 people who look like the same person you love, but yet have somewhat different personalities. Interesting, idea. But overall, this film is very unique. Some of the plot points are pretty generic. The action sequences are great. Very surprising, and again, it took bold, unique risks. I really enjoyed this film. It was one of the better Netflix originals. Stay tuned for more videos coming at you.